All right, y'all, Monday morning after a long weekend at the Freedom Factory for the 2.4 hours of lay mullets. Pretty good weekend, all in all. I mean, didn't win. Had some fun. Didn't pop tires either, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. Morning, TJ.
Morning, Kevin.
Got us a Celsius to get going this morning.
That's right. Sponsor us, please.
Yes, Celsius. Banner. Could definitely do a banner on the wall. Looks like we've got some stuff to move around. Get Val's car unloaded and back in the shop here. Figure out what's going on with these other cars. I thought Grant was going to take one of these home. Anyways, obviously I got to put the Ranger back in the trailer, play some musical cars, and then we will be full on the Camaro. Let's go. There's been a lot of action going on with this thing. I don't know where Steve and Nate went. No, Kyle's down chasing a radiator for their generator because their radiator and their generator blew up, and it was almost $2,000 to buy a new one. But they found a place in Ocala that would re-core their other one, something like that. Eddie's getting ready to start mounting some wastegates, and Steve and I were working on some of the plumbing stuff, trying to get fittings, because he's going to be ordering in a boatload of fittings from Red Horse, I believe. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of them. I mean, a lot of fittings. I need to quit talking and get back to work because I got a lot of stuff to do. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. But things are coming together nicely. Actually, I'll show what Ricky's doing back here. Ricky's getting a trunk fit. Oh, yeah, I like that way better. And there's one in the middle, right? Sweet.
We'll have 3 back here.
Yep,
bracket.
3 more. Yeah, we got
2 up here.
Yeah, I think that works. And so you see how it's nice tight fit to the edge. Clark can fix some of the body work on all that. And then the wing will bolt to this back edge here. And then once we get that, we got to build a parachute mount.
And we get it triangulated all. It's going to be sweet.
Yep, you can see our holes for where the brackets fit. That's one other batch of something I need to powder coat too.
Well, why don't we wait because it's going to have the triangulation to the chassis there.
Yeah.
We could do all that at the same time.
Yeah, which we could pop that off and show.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
That one might
Fitting right now.
I say that one's a little low.
It's a little low.
We can just slide this up a little bit too. So because there's so much force on this back here, we want to make sure that this edge is really well supported. So there's going to be a bracket to come off of here up to the Zeus fasteners. There's Steve. So we're making a bracket off of here that comes up, Zeus fastener here, Zeus fastener here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's super strong.
So a 240 mile an hour doesn't pull the freaking
Wing off like Clark's car did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, that was one of the, I'm like, you know what? Let's make sure that's super, super strong on this thing. So we did those threaded inserts in there. Carbon.
Ooh.
All right, well, let's get back to work and get some more stuff done.
Yep.
Yeehaw. Been having fun grinding stainless?
No.
My least favorite parts of adding wastegates to really thick stuff.
Yeah, you gotta cut them out with a cutoff wheel.
Nice fit though.
Yeah.
And
This is the,
if that won't bleed off some energy to slow the turbos down, I don't know what will.
Yeah. This is the little piece that went in here. I saved it because, you know, this is probably $100 worth of billet right there.
We've got Steve's other billet stuff we can make a necklace out of or something.
Sweet. I'm going to sell it on eBay. Looks like a turtle shell.
There he is. We got lots of billet stuff you can make a necklace out of. Your billet collector parts we cut up.
Just make something out. Oh yeah, we'll make stuff out of it. Here. Now that one we don't care about. Wouldn't these be cool?
Yeah.
See?
Make some earrings.
Right. That's what I was thinking, or like cool necklace.
There you go.
That'd be sweet. We'll talk.
Oh shoot. All right, well, we're gonna go eat some dinner and then get back at this in the morning. So see you then. Woo! Another day of thrashing. And whoops, the intake came back off, which actually that's because so we can flip it upside down, do the wiring, because we've got to put our injector. You just got your head right in the way. Doggone it.
Sorry, I'll just stop working.
No, don't do that. So we had to move our injector connectors from that hole, which we knew we were going to have to do a while back, up to the side there, which means we need to lengthen or build a new injector harness, which is not a super huge deal. Steve got the fuel pump on as well as the alternator, which we need to make a bracket or a little control arm that's going to be adjustable to pull this out. What else? Steve went through yesterday and ordered a ton of the fittings and what not fittings and hose and stuff we're going to need. Hopefully we get everything. I think he said he ordered some extra stuff to get it, hopefully get us all covered. And we will be making some hoses later today. And then I've really got to get to cranking on some wiring stuff so that we can fire this thing at some point, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that intake port. Right down in the cylinder.
Yeah, it's a giant board.
It's large for lots of horsepowers. Lots and lots of horsepowers. All right, well, back here in the back of the car,
Well, enough some support brackets.
Ricky's working on the brackets that are gonna tie up to the trunk, which you can see, we got a Zeus here now. And if you see the piece there, he's gonna make something that goes from this very warm piece right here up to there, and then that will give, which it actually feels pretty sturdy right now.
Well, we're gonna have the giant wing on it.
Yeah, once it gets the huge wing, which is right here, that's a lot of potential force. And you may not have seen, but another 5th gen Camaro that Steve has a hand in, Clark's, his ripped the wing off while he was half-mile racing, I think it was. Which, not that this thing's going to do anything like that, but we don't want there to ever be a risk of ripping off the rear wing. And I think he might have even had the same wing as this. I don't know.
Wing coming off would not be ideal.
Yeah, especially not at speed. I mean, these things are going fast enough with all the downforce that you don't ever want to lose the wing, because really, really bad stuff can happen when all of a sudden you lose all your rear downforce when you've got this much horsepower. So, got the same thing done for this side.
Yep.
Make that deal there. Sweet. Yeah, they're mostly straight. This one's kind of a little crooked over.
Who welded those in?
That was probably me.
These are pretty straight.
Oh yeah, those are perfect there. I just welded that one in with that bar a little, or that insert a little crooked, I guess.
You didn't calibrate your eyes that morning?
Yeah, it probably was one of those late night thrashes, but you know. But the trunk's already fit too. We do have to do something on the front edge to mount at least a couple of Zeuses in the front. I think we just make something and we bolt it through.
They're bolted here.
I don't know about even. I was thinking just here, like if we made something that came up and just caught the bracket.
Uses.
Yeah, or we make something that it welds to this and kind of follows the trunk edge, like use some of this pre-done Zeus edge, and then we just make some little straps that go down and catch that to get rid of that.
Just clean this and weld straight to that. Put the paint.
I don't want to weld because it's got all the textured paint on the inside of it. So anyways, while all that's going on back there, Eddie's working on the wastegate mounting plumbing, and I'd say that's pretty priority. If you can see straight into your collector down there. We got a flashlight. Give me that flashlight. Look at
I
that.
haven't even looked.
I mean,
Oh, that's sick.
that should be pretty good on the wastegate priority. So you got to start back purging all that, huh?
Yep. I'm gonna do it right now.
You gonna bolt it to the head?
I don't know, because
Or just
I
tape
can
it
just
off.
plug this or tape it off or whatever.
Gotcha.
The heat's not gonna get all the way to here to mess the flange up. So.
I know you love melting my little purge plugs.
Sorry.
Progress.
Not sorry.
Progress.
Exactly.
Sometimes you got to sacrifice some tools.
Exactly.
Just one of the
Like
things.
the drill bit that you welded to last night.
Oh yeah, that was a Steve thing, and then it still didn't work. So one of the starter holes on the bottom of the block is wounded, possibly from its previous owner, maybe. So it had a helicoil in it, and the bolt didn't feel really good going into it. So actually, Steve is out right now around town at a tool shop trying to find a time cert so we can put a machined insert into the block, because this didn't work. We tried to drill a little deeper behind, so we pulled the helicoil out, tried to drill a little deeper in behind the helicoil so that the bolt could go through the helicoil and up into the block, but it didn't even want to go through the helicoil at all, even after we installed the new helicoil. Ran the tap through it, and something's not happy with there. So that's a weird way to say that, but anyways, I've got to stop yammering and get back to work so we can get this thing done. See you in a bit. Oh, you're making that, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna weld for me, so I'm doing this.
Oh, y'all traded off?
Yeah.
Sweet. So there's Eddie's final rendition of the
Not too bad.
no, it's pretty
I like it.
pretty good looking.
Yeah, look.
And that's a large feed into the wastegate, because we want this thing to have really good boost control. So I think all this header lacks are the EGT bungs, which he's got them drilled.
You better weld them in.
He's off doing something somewhere. Maybe he'll come out while we're
Yeah, I don't know.
filming this section. We all know where he's at. He's just busy.
Ryan the Fortune bus.
Yep. So Steve's got a bunch more parts ordered. He's actually in the office right now. See, he got the oil pump drive belt on, which by the time we pull the alternator tight, there's going to be a rod end back here on the back. And then I think, ooh, that's almost too snug. Dang. So I think if that's, maybe he's planning on the belt stretching a touch. To prime the engine, we just pop this off, stick a 7/16 socket over that on a drill, and complete with sound effect. So, I hear Seth firing up the lead out there. He broke that tongue off of his trailer with Frosty. Oh, let's go catch him leaving.
Coach go as well. He's going away.
Literally rolling out right now. His awesome rig. Bye. One of the coolest burnout cars on the scene right now. I guess it's not really a car, more a ice cream truck, but super cool there. There's Steve after ordering some more parts.
Working too many parts?
Lots of parts. I think that fuel line will be sweet. We got the starter hole fixed in the block. Kyle got the wheel speed sensor mocked up there. Yep, sweet. And yeah, we were gonna use the motion one, but I had already bought those wheel speed sensors and they came with the car. So we just went ahead and used those for now. Same wheel speed or same sensor on the drive shaft and the front wheel speed sensor. So they will be interchangeable, and then one spare covers both locations. So anyways, enough talking, back to work. All right, well, there has been a lot happening with all of this thrashing on the car, which I'm not even sure what ended up in the time lapse or what has ended up in Steve's videos. They are headed out to dinner right now. I should have filmed something with them, but my mind was on working. And I kind of do that. Like whenever I'm working on a big project, even with other influencers, I kind of forget to film stuff with them. Need to do better with that. Steve does a great job of it. You've checked out some of the videos that Steve did here recently, now that they're here until this thing runs. So check out some of the plumbing. Steve and Kyle handled all of that. I ordered some parts to make an adjuster for the bottom of the alternator. Been working on the wiring, got the front brake lines installed, which I know none of that was in the time lapse. CJ got our tube mounted for our steering shaft support. Temporarily, we had just made a bushing in here to hold the 3/4 steering shaft. So we got that worked out. I'm working on mounting the TurboSmart black box to our electronics panel. That'll go something like that right above the NOS solid state relay, which few people saw that and thought we had nitrous on the car. This is just a solid state relay. This is the trans brake control. So if the trans brake ever doesn't work, that's the first place to look. Make sure that thing is all happy. But the one that's in Soccer Mom has literally been in there for 8 years. Same one, knock on wood. It's gonna fail next time I go to crank the car now. That'll be my luck. But Eddie got all of the, well, I'll show you what we're doing. We'll show everybody what you're doing in a second. But he got the wastegates final installed, and the turbo manifolds are on. I got the EGT connectors installed, and they're going to be a little snug, but we're going to try them and see if they survive there without melting, because that's a lot of work to fix that. Big news on the back of the car. Check that out. Got all of the wing done. It's actually just clecoed to the car now, which you can see the clecos in there, and also underneath. Ricky's been kicking butt on this big time, and it is very sturdy. Like, make the whole car move up and down with that. And now you can maybe see what we were talking about with the trunk. Pop out all those black Zeus's, and then the trunk lid comes off. So I think we're gonna pop a few screws into the back window so that we can go to the track and, you know, run the thing to the 330. I'm gonna plan for it to go farther, maybe the 8th mile. We do still need to do a center spine in the windshield, like a center windshield brace. So we'll do that. Same deal where it'll bolt across the bottom, and then we'll probably put a screw where we can in each corner. It's a little snug up in here, but maybe we can get one nailed into the corner there, as well as the front pieces there. And what else did I get done on the inside? The brake lines, which the brake line, maybe you can see it, it goes up and over the transmission tunnel for the right front. Got all of that plumbed down there with some stainless hard lines. So tomorrow we should be able to bleed the brakes, and then I think Ricky is going to be on oil tank mounting first, then radiator mounting, then building one of the 2 fuel cells. Guess we got to figure out which fuel cell would be the quickest to build so that we can fire this thing up. And before I skip out of here, Eddie's finally welding up his dual parachute anchor.
Dual parachute push bar box.
Box?
Damn it.
So I imagine you're gonna have to skim another couple of thousandths off of that once you're done.
Yeah.
But parachute 1, parachute 2, this hole is for a push bar. It's 90 degrees from how it will be installed on the car. It'll be laying down flat, but it's very hot.
This.
Yep, and then there'll be a bar coming off it that goes into, even this is warm from laying on the bench.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
And then this gets gusseted there to the pipe.
It'll be this plate on the back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the pipe.
That first.
And then the gusset.
Then that.
Yep.
And then also our parachute mount is gonna, I don't know if we drill and tap this.
Drilling and tapping that's gonna suck.
Oh, now that it's
'Cause
welded?
It's welded, thick chromoly. I think
Well-
we just like weld a bung to it or something.
Still got to drill a hole in it though, because we need the bolt. Well, actually, we don't want the bolt to go through. Yeah, maybe we just weld a nut to it and it.
It'd be stronger because you're not drilling a hole in it.
True.
That's my excuse.
We just have to make sure the bolt is the perfect length to not go through and tear the threads up on the back.
Yep.
So once he gets that made and we get that anchored to the car, then we can build the parachute mounts. There's 2 parachutes on the back of the car. And I've been doing some work with Mike from TRZ on the 4-link plot, as well as the chassis angle and all that stuff. So we've been doing a lot. And I haven't been filming much. We've been all thrashing. So anyways, that'll wrap it up for this video. I got to get to the gym to pick up my youngest from gym class, and then we will be back here at 7:30 in the morning to keep cranking on this thing. Have a goal of starting it Thursday. I've got a few things I've got to accomplish for that to happen. Some of them pretty serious. But if we keep cranking together as a team, stand a good shot of it happening. So stay tuned, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, subscribing, following along, commenting, all that good stuff. See you in the next one. Bye.